Hello everyone, Storm11 here. Today we'll be taking a look into my first fall 2020 forecast here. We'll be going over temperatures, precipitation, and also my overall forecast. We'll look into the latest Climate Prediction Center's forecast for the fall. We also be taking a look into a couple of weather models. Now, before I get started this is not going to be my final forecast. You would expect my final forecast to at least be in September, more than likely early September. We'll probably do another fall forecast probably in the next month in August. So really, after this one, you'll guess we'll probably see two more fall forecasts here. Now let's go ahead and get started looking into my forecast here. We're going to start off with the temperatures. And you can tell already, two-thirds of the United States looking to be warmer than normal. At least slightly above normal in the yellow, which includes portions of the desert southwest, into the central plains, and really the entire southeastern United States, portions of the Midwest, then the Mid-Atlantic as well, and even portions of the Ohio Valley. Those areas are looking to be slightly above normal with temperatures, which is not that bad when you think about it. Um, but really, I think most of this warm air is going to be sticking around across southeastern Arizona, New Mexico, southern Colorado, southwestern Kansas, central and western Oklahoma, and central and western Texas. That's where I see possibly some high pressure could stick around in those areas, which I know for the past couple of months, uh, at least a month now, you guys have been stuck in the warmth, and it's looking like to continue into the fall as of right now. Now this and that could change in a couple of forecasts, but we'll see about that. The only area I really see for below normal temperatures is really across the northwest, even portions of the Northern Plains, which includes like Washington, northern Oregon, northern Idaho, most of Montana, and even western North Dakota. This is where I see the indication maybe a few troughs will be coming in from time to time in those regions there, and that could also bring a decent amount of rain. In the areas you see with no cover shade, that easy means equal chances, which that means you could get some slight below normal temperatures, and even times there could be above normal temperatures as well, or in simpler form, basically it just means it's average. Let's move on to my precipitation forecast. We'll start from west to east here. You can see there, even for the far northwestern United States, we get to see some above normal rainfall. Uh, then when you get to the light green, that's slightly above normal precipitation, which includes northern Oregon, southeastern Washington, northern Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, northern Wyoming, northern South Dakota, and central and western Minnesota as well. Begin with those multiple troughs, you'll have systems that will come with it, and you'll have a few systems going over some of these same areas as well. Now, where we have that rigid going on, there will be below normal precipitation. You got slightly below average precipitation, including central and western Texas, well, to be more specific, southwestern Texas, most of New Mexico, northeastern Arizona, southeastern Utah, most of Colorado, and more of southwestern Kansas and central Oklahoma. Below average area, which includes the Texas Panhandle, the Oklahoma Panhandle, western Oklahoma, northeastern New Mexico, southeastern Colorado, and far southwestern Kansas. That's where we'll see the rigid take place, potentially most of the fall. You could also tell already, generally, most of the United States looking to be average at this point. The area with most uncertainties with the precipitation forecast is going to be across the southeastern United States and even the northeast. The reason why for the southeastern United States is because the tropics. If we don't really get much of anything, not much of any tropics or anything like that, we may see below average precipitation. But if we could see active season, which is forecasted, but I don't really have a lot of confidence on it for right now. But if we see active tropics, um, we can see above normal precipitation. Now in the northeast, really there's going to be a I forgot what you call it here. Uh, Pretty much just a west to east flow here. Just pretty much, we're not really seeing much of any dips in the jet stream here going on. It's really just a flat jet stream, from west to east here. So really, the northern United States will probably get a decent amount of activity out of this, but there's some uncertainties that will come in for the northeastern United States. I don't have a lot of confidence with the northeastern United States at this time. But here's your overall forecast here. And we'll start from west to east. So this light blue area, we can see a possibility for some early mountain snow. Probably not as early as September, although we have seen that before, but probably, well, we could see some early snowfall in the mountains in September, just depending how how strong the troughs will be. But there's a chance we could see some early mountain snow in the northern Rockies of Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, and even Washington as well, and even northern Idaho as well. Or yeah, portions of Idaho. This green area here, that's where we'll see stormy conditions here, multiple systems may come about with those troughs. And this large white area here, which goes from the west coast of California all the way to the northeast in Maine, really the Central Plains, portions of the Great Lakes. Basically, it's a really typically your average fall, average precipitation, mostly average with your temperatures there. Again, with the confidence this far out, I don't really have a lot of confidence in this forecast here as of right now. So we're gonna put these areas here in average for now. This large yellow area, that's where we can see warm conditions here, average precipitation. So really, you guys in the yellow, which includes the desert Southwest, for Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, northeastern Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, the Tennessee Valley, the lower Ohio Valley, the Mid-Atlantic, and even portions of the Northeast. We'll probably see more of a warm fall at this time, especially early and mid-fall. Um, Not 100% sure about November at this time, but as of right now, overall, we're looking to have a warm fall for right now. Now let's talk about this blue area here, this dark blue area, which includes the Dakotas, Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, and upper Michigan. These are the areas we could see some cold blasts, only late, though. We could see some cold blasts probably mid-fall, but I think the better chance of seeing cold blasts will be more late fall, which is more of in November, maybe even late October as well. So don't be surprised to see cold blasts late in the fall there. This dark red area here, that's hot and dry conditions. You guys can also see some heat waves, which includes southeastern Arizona, most of New Mexico, southern Colorado, um, really the western half of Texas, uh, central and western Oklahoma, and far southwestern Kansas. And again, where that high pressure is really going to be sticking around there, we can see some hot and dry conditions. And last but not least, this pink area here, which is really the Gulf Coast states, even portions of, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. These areas we can see some of the tropics. It could be active as well, and really it's a different type of ball game with the tropics here. Uh, Really, this area here would be on jeopardy with precipitation and also with temperatures. Really, when you get a lot of tropical systems, really it could bring your temperatures down and bring your precipitation, compared to normal, go above normal. So really, that area is on jeopardy for the tropics, though, and it could be active. So we're going to see about that, and that's really my forecast here. Let's go ahead and move on to the climate predictions here and see what they say. So this is the climate prediction center. This is their temperature outlook. They go by percentages here. Chances of being above normal. Uh, there. And really, they have the entire United States warmer than normal, which I have doubts on that. So really, the warmest area is the Four Corner states, which they have an 80% chance, right in here. So, which I do agree. In this red area here, that's a 70%. These orange colors, this is 60%. Also, there's a 70% chance for above normal temperatures across the northeastern. The 60% orange areas here, which include like California, the Central Rockies, into the Gulf Coast states, even on portions of the East Coast as well, and even the Great Lakes. Then you have a 60 to 50, 55 to 60% chance above normal temperatures, really anywhere from like the Tennessee Valley into portions of the Midwest, the portions of the Northern Plains, and even the northwestern United States. And then you got a 50 to 55% chance really across the Northern Plains and even portions of the upper Midwest. You can even see Alaska is looking pretty warm as well, with a 90% chance of being above normal as well in northern Alaska. Do I really agree this? I think they're overkilling the warmth, really mainly across the northern United States, really. I think the Northeast is okay, but really, the northwestern United States and the northern plains is just basically kind of an overkill with the above normal temperatures. Although I do agree with the warmth across the Four Corner states and some surrounding areas, and I sort of agree with the northeastern United States as well. Let's move on to their precipitation forecast, and kind of similar to Maya, just a little bit. You got above normal precipitation across the northwestern United States, even expanding into into Montana and North Dakota, um, with a 55% chance, and you also have that 60 to 70% chance in Washington State. Another thing to note is there is uh, a 60 to 70% chance of being a below normal really across eastern Utah, southern Colorado, far northern New Mexico, into western Oklahoma, the Texas Panhandle, and southwestern Kansas, which I do agree with that. And they still have above normal, another area of above normal precipitation really across southern Florida as well, which that'll be due to the tropics. And again, EC means equal chances, just like my forecast as well. And it's kind of similar to mine. They have the northeastern United States equal chances. We just don't really know how the northeastern United States is really going to turn out at this point. So, and we still have a couple months to go before fall really begins. So that's the Common Prediction Center's forecast here. Oh yeah, one thing to note in the Enzo, a La Nina is going to be expected. Well, not quite expected, but there's a good chance for a La Nina during the fall. So this is the Jamstack model. This is what I've been waiting for this month here. It just got updated about a day or two ago. And you can see here, a couple things to note here. One thing is looking pretty warm in the AO region. Reason why last winter was a complete bust. Pretty much everybody's forecast was a bust, including mine. Is the AO? It actually hit record levels. With I think it was a negative AO where the polar vortex basically just stayed there. It stayed there the whole time in the North Pole. That's what happened last winter. Couple things to know. You got a blob of warm water. I mean, that's surface air temperatures, but if you go into sea surface temperatures, you still got that warm blob of warmer waters, which it kind of creates a ridge a little bit. And with the jet stream, you do get some systems across the northwestern United States, because that's where the jet stream is going to be going to. You also see that La Nina going on as well in the Enzo region. And for the tropics, above normal sea surface temperatures really across the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico, which is not good, even along the East Coast as well. Let's move on to the precipitation. Now, this is where I really do disagree with quite a few areas. The Northwest in the northern United States, including the Great Lakes, in the northeastern United States, I agree. Places I disagree is that below normal precipitation in Florida and above normal precipitation across the southern plains in the desert southwest. I disagree with that, with those areas in there. If we kind of flip-flop those areas there, I would agree. So that's the precipitation forecast. Let's go back to surface air temperatures. You can see here it's actually neutral across the northwestern United States, which I agree. You also have a couple areas of neutral across the southeastern United States due to the tropics. You also have warmer than normal temperatures across really the central United States, then into the Great Lakes in the northeastern United States, which, you know, I have some agreements with it and some disagreements with that. So yeah, but with this AO here, we'll probably see some cold blasts across the northwestern United States, even portions in the northern plains as well, with that AO going positive, which the AO is the Arctic Oscillation here. And yeah, that's it from the Jamstack. Let's move on to the Cfs Model here, which this video will update at the end of this month. So, and when the Jamstack updates again, that's when the next fall forecast is going to be coming out next month. So this is the Cfs Model, probably in model I would agree with a little better. You can see their average temperatures across Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, and Minnesota. Now, again, I think the warmer than average temperatures across the Great Lakes in the northeastern United States is a little bit of an overkill. You also do have some warmer than average temperatures. That way, it's a little bit slightly across New Mexico, where I do think where some of that ridging is going to be taking place. In general, in general, most of the United States is looking to be above normal there for the Kansas model. Let's move on to the precipitation. Now, keep in mind, we're looking at a 3-month average here, and that's what my forecast is based off of 3-month average, the fall. You can see here, not a lot going on here. One thing to note is, it is indicating some active tropics down in the Gulf. You can see some above normal precipitation going on there. Another thing to note is the East Coast looking to be below normal. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Another area below normal precipitation, which I kind of had some doubts with it, right across the west coast of Oregon in the northwestern coast in California as well. Also another dry area over Lake Erie as well, which I have doubts on that as well. Let's move to the CFS model here. Pretty similar, but again, the warmth is a little bit of an overkill, especially across the northwestern United States and the northern plains. And so we have an agreement with the models being average across these areas in here. So you can also see some pockets of above normal temperatures even across the Great Lakes, the southern plains, even the central Rockies, and even portions of the southwestern United States as well. With that, then looking into precipitation, this has some agreements and disagreements. I do agree completely across the northern United States. Above normal precipitation, I do agree. I disagree with well, it doesn't really indicate much of any systems going to the Gulf Coast states, which is some good news, but I have doubts on that. And you can tell by the Caribbean, the Bahamas, some of those areas in there, you can see there it is above. We got quite a bit of above normal precipitation, which is not a good sign for the tropics. It's looking like an active hurricane season this year. The other thing to notice, drier than normal conditions across portions of the Southern Plains into the mid-Mississippi Valley, even a couple pockets in the lower Ohio Valley and the Tennessee Valley. Got a couple other areas of dryness across Nevada, California, Utah, Colorado, and even Arizona as well. So, really, overall, what the models are kind of predicting, um, probably the northern plains look to be most really generate the northern United States to be active than the other areas of the United States. I think more the drier weather, look at this thing across the southern plains, maybe even the central plains as well. and probably some of the four corner states adding on top of that. And again, some uncertainties will still stand for the Northeastern United States, but we'll see on the next update in the next month. But anyways, guys, this is all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy my first fall 2020 forecast. If you guys did like this forecast, hit that like button. If you really do like my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you never miss an upload. If you guys got questions about this, you can put a comment section down below. I will answer your guys' questions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.